We're live. Hello, everybody. We're going to wait a bit as people come in, but until then, we're just going to talk about some game mechanics here and there just to get some pre-setup going.
Well, just to make sure some people are have on top of their characters, because Mark will be playing a rogue for the first time.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yes. So, okay, so Mark, a couple of things to draw attention to your character with how I set this up. So you've got everything should be pretty clear and easy to see. You've got armor class, hit dice, hit points, so forth, your stats.
Yeah.
On the skill block, everything you're proficient in is italic.
Okay.
And then you've got breaking and entering tools, which are basically your thieves' tools equivalent, but you also know how to use a crowbar.
Nice. Why not?
Kick a door open. You got security tools, which are good for like disabling security systems as opposed to just simply getting through locks and breaking things open. And I gave you disguise kits.
All right, on.
Which you have +6 on top of whatever the appropriate stat would be, right? In a lot of cases, it would be based on your dexterity. Actually, no. If I say charisma, because it's like more of the performance as well. So yeah, we'll make that a charisma one for you a lot of times. When you're wearing your body armor, which you have like a bulletproof vest plus an armored suit you wear. Hey, Chris. So you've got a little bit of damage reduction there, so you got the money you have left over, and then a lot of stuff you just look through it. It's a lot of the regular stuff that that rogue type characters get, but the stuff that you'll probably have fun with, you have 3 fully fleshed out alternate identities, including identification for each. So you can create 3 alternate identities for yourself that you can use when you're doing cons, and so just kind of like think about what you want to do there. I
so you can play
that won't be a problem for you.
Characters within your character.
Yeah,
basically.
Pretty much the same thing he does with Greyhide. But anyhow, and then you have something called a special contact, which is a class feature you get where you have the ability to basically say, I know a guy, right? And then you just generate an NPC on the spot who does exactly that thing you need. And they're completely loyal and trustworthy in that instance, and then they become a regular contact later. And every time you do that, you're basically cashing in one of your hit dice permanently. But you can do that 4 times.
So wait, that's something I can do?
Yes.
That sounds
you just
pretty
know
cool.
a guy.
Yeah.
Just say I know a guy, and I create like a holographic guy. Who is that?
Well,
He's
no,
not holographic.
Or he's an NPC. I just actually do know him. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you literally know all the guys.
Yeah, but what it is you have the ability to say, I know a guy, and then you know a guy, and that guy is appropriate to the situation you're in, and then
it's because he just generally has a deep roster. He's just well connected, so that's a manifestation of that's really cool. Okay.
Yeah, but at your level, you can do that 4 times.
4 times ever, or 4 times per sleep?
4 times at all.
Okay.
What it is when you do that, it permanently spends one of your hit dice, and so you can only do it have half your hit dice. So you have to level up to do it more than the 4 times. But it's a powerful ability because you have the ability to just generate a contact, and then you also have because you're high charisma, you have 10 contacts that you also just people like. Maybe a dirty cop, maybe like a drug dealer, maybe like somebody that's in the black market, and so you can just basically just pick 10 people that you have as a contact that you already know in advance that you can also call in. That could be helpful and useful later.
But they're not exactly an ally, right? It's more like just a contact.
It's a business relationship.
Like a business relationship.
Yeah, they're automatically friendly towards you, but that doesn't mean they're necessarily loyal. They're not going to betray you inherently, but like
if they get a better deal, they will.
Maybe you want to take care of the relationship,
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. The four you can spend that cost permanent hit die, which is a deep price, by the way. But those guys are like allies. Like you can trust them; they're never going to turn on you. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely 100% loyal. Yeah. Well, one of the things I wanted to do in this was to give you more things to do with hit dice than just heal, and so that's one of the things I did. And then you have some feats. Since you wanted to be a sex addict, I gave you the smooth talker feat.
Mm-hmm.
So
well played. Smooth talking.
So you're good with the girls, and And then
That's going to take some method acting. I don't know if I can. I'll do my best.
Okay. and then
a lot of heavy rejection in my past, but
and then we didn't have a sex addiction flaw, so I added one in just for you. And because of past experiences, I made a specific note that you do not have to be bisexual if you're playing a sex addict. It's voluntary.
yeah.
Right. So not fit.
No butt stuff for this guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And then I hooked you up with some cybernetics. You've got some cybernetic eyes that are pretty handy. You got night vision, and
Cool.
you've also got a targeting reticule, which means that if you spend your action, not attacking, but your action focusing on your opponent, on the next round you would get an automatic sneak attack against that opponent.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sneak attack.
But with a gun. So that's pretty handy. You got cybernetic
damage.
Yes, you've got the you got the skill node, which lets you download from your desktop in cyberspace additional skill proficiencies, and you also have data plugs so you can plug into devices, and you have the Johnny Mnemonic implant.
The what?
Johnny Mnemonic, where you can like you have a hard drive in your head that's encrypted, that you can download information.
Oh, okay.
But knowing his personality, it's 90% porn. So it's just it's a big FAP folder.
You might save a little bit for the client.
Okay, a little bit, yeah.
All right,
it's a few terabytes, so I'm sure we got some room for important stuff.
Terabytes times over. Hi, Jessica.
Jessica.
Okay, so I did the best I could with your character.
Thank you. I love it. Actually, this is like a lot of fun.
Okay, so Jessica, did you have a chance to look over any of this?
Yeah, I did. I did tonight.
Okay, good. So I hope it all makes sense. For you specifically, I made sure to include the stats of all of your abilities here. So, like, if you want to use a program, you know exactly what the program does.
Perfect.
The only thing that you would actually have to do is decide how many you want to be have set up, which I realized I should have done that for you, and I didn't get to it. I apologize.
That's okay.
But the way the programs work for you is you actually have to load them up based on what you think you might need, and so it's a little different from a wizard, where if you wanted to have like the APB program, which screws with the cops, if you want to do that twice, you have to have it loaded twice.
Okay.
So each of the programs become once per day abilities essentially, and then and then I was just also explained to Mark that he has the ability to load skill files. He has a brain implant that lets him load new skills into his character, and you have the ability to create those.
Darling, you should get your Switch.
Yeah. So if he wants new skills, he might want to be really friendly towards you.
Awesome.
Yeah. So in as far as how this goes, I set it up with the hackers so that a lot of stuff can be done with your skills, and so the programs are more for like what we call brute force, where if you need it done now and you don't care about how careful you are, that
I've got a few.
Yeah, like you might use a program to get something done faster, right? But a lot of what I picked for you is focusing more on like dealing with real space as opposed to cyberspace. Your character's fully cyberspace capable, but I gave you a lot of stuff that'd be more like screwing with people's gear and like doing stuff from the real world.
So how many programs can she load up at a time?
Okay, well she has so the program slots only got the level 5, so she has 4 level 1 slots and 3 level 2s, and then she has a computer which can store 3 additional programs, like has 3 slots which can be either level 1 or 2, however much she wants to put in. It actually includes explains it there, so she could have 3 level 1 programs or a level 1 and a level 2.
For that, okay. So what was the first number you said?
Not
the additional ones, the normal.
Okay, well she has 4 level 1 slots and 3 level 2 slots.
Okay, so I would start out, JCK, just going through those programs, just put like a little asterisk or something like that next to 4 level 1s and 3 level 2s, I think.
And with a Word document here, it's easy to edit as you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And hey, if you have any questions at all, not hesitate to ask. I'm very noob friendly.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I also gave your character, because you were a little low on the dexterity. I gave you a masterwork pistol, and a laser sight, so you have a little bit more accuracy with the gun.
Very.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Just remember that when you use a laser sight, it reveals your location. So if you're hiding, you might not want to do that.
Okay, good to know.
And I did another cool thing. I think you may get a kick out of this. So when your character's in cyberspace, if you jack into cyberspace, if you can find people's equipment in cyberspace, because it always like has a wireless signal that you can get access to, you literally have the ability to punch people's equipment.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
You can destroy it from the other side by just hacking into it. Just
Love it.
Yeah, which could be fun.
Yeah, could be game changing.
Are the Cayman's Rejects watching?
Oh, hey, Cayman's Rejects. Yeah, check out Cayman's Rejects if you're interested in Starfinder. He has a whole homebrew system where he plays Starfinder with a bunch of people.
Yeah, I was just listening to part of their first episode with their jailbreak.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jailbreak.
Cool. He did mention that it's their first series, and the production quality got way better after the first couple of episodes. So
yeah,
a little patience with that. We all learned this stuff.
Yeah, it was a little hard to hear what was going on in that first episode.
Yeah.
There.
Okay, Jessica, what are you naming your character? On the spot.
Also,
I didn't
what's
even
up,
think of
Mike
name.
and Tricky?
Oh
and
my
Lister?
gosh.
Would somebody in the chat like to suggest a name for a female hacker?
You can always
Yes.
pull it from the queue.
Go
I
check.
love that.
Oh, don't pull it from the queue. It'll be like Buddy McButtface.
I love that I thought of everything. I thought about her personality, but I didn't think about what her name was.
Well, you.
Classic. I mean, that's
what
why
else?
Alpha's named. That's why Alpha's named
Mrs. Jackson.
Alpha, right? Mrs. Axelot.
Stacy.
Right,
Stacy's
definitely.
not bad.
Nice, Chris.
Oh, Stacy. Yeah.
Well, do
Who's
you
mom?
want to go with Stacy?
Yeah, Stacy's cute.
Maybe
If
Stacy.
you did it from
if
our
we-
queue, you would be Colonel Sanders.
I know, right?
Stacy did.
And
Nice
Can her last-
strong Rita.
Last
Can
name,
her
yes?
last name be Haxalot? Because I think that
Stacy hacks a lot.
It's a little on the
Stacy
nose.
Haxalot? No?
No,
What
this is serious. We can't.
What about
have-
mom?
Okay.
Can it be
No.
Stacy's mom?
Stacy's mom.
No, she's with the Switzerland Haxalots.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they
so-
hacks a lot.
Okay, so Jessica, you have, because of your race, you have 2 magic spells as well. One of them is called the Smoke Bomb, which is God, I didn't put the description in. Shit.
It's a smoke bomb.
Yeah, basically you grab a small item from your pocket, throw it to the ground like Batman, and there's now a smoke cloud in every adjacent square to you, which is good, because then you can like back up and escape. It's a bonus action. And then the other one you've got is called Bullet Shield, because I can't use Blade Ward, and so that one, when you cast it, it uses your action to cast it, but then for 2 rounds you take half damage from guns, essentially.
Cool.
Half damage.
Yeah. Well, it gives you resistance against piercing.
Oh, look who appeared.
Nice.
Oh,
character? Who's my character? I want to be the cyberpunk too.
Oh, man.
green girl? I love you.
Cybersymbiosis.
Hi there, Angelo. I'm Silly
He's gonna
May.
freak out when he sees your face.
Don't tell Fig, but I think you're really cute.
All right,
Oh, wow.
Amalia, what did you decide to name your character?
My name is
Can
Silly
Angelo be one of
May.
your alter egos, Mark? Just saying.
That's
Sorry,
gonna
go
be
ahead,
one of my
Amalia.
NPCs. He's gonna
Okay,
be my
awesome.
first I know a guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know a chef. Anyway, go on.
All right, so Amalia, you had
And a
2
lawyer.
really good names last week. I didn't write either of them down.
I chose like a silly name instead.
What is
Oh.
it?
Her name is Silly May.
Wait,
Silly
really?
May.
Silly May.
Silly May.
Silly
That's
May.
Silamay?
Silly.
It's on her. It's in Restream. She put it as her tag name.
Oh, S Oh, Silla. Oh, I see. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm getting people's names correctly. L-A-Y.
Yeah, I didn't write down the names from last week either, so I was like,
Okay.
here we go.
They were wonderful. Okay, so then, and then Mike, what is your character's name?
Jarl Squad.
Spell that, please.
Jalsquad.
Okay, Jarl Squad. But wouldn't that be Jarl Squad?
Yeah.
So we're
Okay.
all S names except. Oh no, you're Dr. Furby Derby.
I mean, people call him
Derby
Jarl
Derby
as well.
Dirkiston.
Yeah.
Furby
Okay.
Derby.
Dirkinson.
Dr. Dirkson. Okay. All right, we are all very good there. Okay, so does anybody have any questions for me?
Do we? I guess this is a gameplay question, but like, are we gonna start out not knowing each other and then meet each other, or do we
You
all
guys-
know each other?
Okay,
I guess
so-
we'll find out.
I am going to have you guys all start out knowing each other, and you guys will be a team of freelancers. That's what I refer to the adventurers in this world.
Nice.
Probably with a more of a focus on bounty hunting, given what Mike's playing. But you guys could take all kinds of work. Tonight, we're going to have you guys on a job where you guys are providing private security at a concert, because there's a musician that apparently has a death threat against himself, and he's hired a team of freelancers to protect him, but has been rather cagey about the nature of the death threat. He seems to think it's not a big deal, but then why did he need to hire 5 people? So you guys may need to look into that a little bit more. But as we begin, there was a bit of a wrinkle because I promised Mike something special, and when you guys begin the job, Mike's character has actually been dealing with something at a hospital in the last week with a friend of his who he reconnected with that ends up as dying from a rare disease, and is unable to get into a cybernetic body. So it's kind of a one-way trip for him. So he's been away helping this friend, and you guys are basically pulling him away for this job because you still have it's a contract. You guys had to fulfill it, and you've been trying to get a hold of his character for the last couple of hours, and you cannot seem to reach him on the phone.
Oh.
And so.
Wait, so we don't know each other, or we do know him?
We do know each other.
But
We're all
he's
the same.
MIA.
Yes, we're starting out with Jarl Squad being MIA hours before you guys have to show up to the concert venue, and it's a little bit of a problem. 3 of you guys could obviously be heading over to get things ready, but one of you is going to have to go try to track down your friend. Fortunately, fortunately he's got his phone on him, so being able to locate him,
I
may
feel
not
we've
be
done this story
that
before.
difficult.
I'm sorry.
Mike missing?
I had to.
I don't know.
What?
Well, we've never
what?
had it with Greg. It's going to be weird to play with our DM, Greg. So.
Well, first of all, Dr. Furby Derby Dirkinson has some things to go over.
Oh,
First
okay.
of all,
what do you got to tell
all
us?
the music
Doctor?
at the concert comes from Tabletop RPG music. You should go check him out. He's great.
Okay, that's a non sequitur, but sure, I'll listen to some music.
Second, if you're at a concert, don't eat the crappy food. You should get Emmy ramen instead. It's low carb alternative to all the nasty crap you can eat. Don't eat ramen. It's not even food. This is.
Well, in this cyberpunk universe, Emmy Ramen is the 3rd biggest corporation and owns 30% of the planet.
Well,
and they
And
turned it
all
into
of
Emmy
the,
ramen.
all of the ramen cartels report to Emmy.
Yeah, they are a major food conglomerate. Yes.
Absolutely.
They are one of the good guys. They are one of the only ones that is good for the environment, not like the other ramens that are bad.
Yeah,
well, that's just because the corporations are forcing us to say that. But hey, I'm on board with Emmy.
Lastly, if you want to see more Cybersymbiosis, go check out Miniature Dragon. He has a webcomic there. Webcomic. Shut up. Go check him out.
I'll check it out, man.
Yeah.
I like web comics almost as much as I like ramen.
Also, Dirtinson casts 2 things. Mage armor and participation.
Okay.
Prestidigitation.
Shut up.
Right. Sorry.
He may have a speech impediment.
That's
So,
okay. We are very inclusive in our group.
Yes, that
Yeah.
that is true. So, who is going to go try to track down Yarrow Squad? Your team hacker has been able to locate him on the with tracking his phone. Apparently, he's been at a cyber cafe for the past several hours.
How far away is it?
A couple of miles. I mean, like you guys would each have a car or a motorcycle or something. So, you know.
So we're all together where now?
Well, you guys are all together right now. You guys are wherever you need to be, but you're getting ready to go over to the concert venue and get ready for the job.
You guys must be at our headquarters. Do we have an office somewhere?
Yeah, it's right. It's right above a cafe, right? A ramen and coffee, an espresso cafe. But I'm just like, guys, whose turn is it to go after Jarl Squaw? It was my turn last. Do I gotta go hunt this guy down again? Because we got this job.
Paper, scissors? A little old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors?
Little rock, but there's 4 of us. So how
I'll
does
just
that
go.
work?
I
What
cast fly
about-
myself and fly out.
Just gonna go do it.
All right, so how about we do an old-fashioned D4, right? And just roll for it, man. Because I say
think-
man at the end of every sentence, man.
Gandalf
Toby already left.
might have just left. Yeah.
Oh, the wizard guy, Furbly Durbly went after Jarl Squaw. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So the rest of us, let's go to this job. Can someone brief me on the job? What the heck are we doing? I have a bit of a hangover from last night from all of the illicit drugs and prostitutes I was having sex with
Okay.
last night.
Well, you guys are oh shit! I just realized I did not get the name of the club. Hey, someone want to get Chris or anyone in the chat? Can we get a name for a concert venue?
Name for a concert venue.
Or anyone in the chat.
Greg,
I'm
can you
thinking of stuff like that in advance?
Greg, can you post the list again for listers? Because
Well, most
listers
concert
want the
venues are
link.
owned by Imi Ramen, so it's like Imi Ramen 12, Imi Ramen 56. What's this one? I don't know.
What am I
Good.
posting?
The concert venue is called Scooby Doo's.
The website
Oh
from
yeah,
the Dragon.
Scooby Doo's. Yeah, I like that place. It's not one of those corporate places. This is a bit of a hot spot.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I've gone there recently for cocaine and prostitutes, which is something that I enjoy.
All right. So, at the venue, there is a band playing tonight called Asmodeus and the Scarecrows, and
man.
they
I used to
are
love them.
a metal band, and they're the lead singer, the eponymous Asmodeus, is concerned about having a death threat against him, and so he has hired you guys as security to make sure that he can do this leg of the tour without any incident.
So are we talking to Asmodeus right now?
No,
we're
you're not.
gonna head down, and we should probably maybe we should head down and talk to Asmodeus and ask him, because I want to get an idea what kind of enemies he has. And
Maybe we should also scout the arenas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
See
it's
what
actually
the arena is.
a smaller venue. It's gonna be a bar with a stage. But yeah, you guys can definitely scout it out. They're supposed to be arriving at the venue pretty soon.
Mm.
All right.
We'll say it's about 4 in the afternoon. They're getting ready for all their sound checks, at this point. But let's shift over to Greg real quick. Greg, you are flying over the city, and then we'll cut back to you guys when you guys get to the venue. So, Greg, you are flying over the city in your small, diminutive, gnomish form. How is your character dressed? Are you dressed like a wizard? I mean, you're certainly.
Oh yeah, I got the
definitely
long white hair, the long white beard. I have a robe on. This is the way wizards are supposed to dress. Damn
All
kids
right.
these days with their damn data pads.
Okay. And then, all right. Well, you you end up in very short order land in front of a cyber cafe, which is called the Cipher Cafe.
Can I see in through the window and see what's your name? Gual? Y'all?
I mean, you guys probably call me Jal.
Yeah.
Y'all?
It's my full name is Jal Squad Diefenbachas, so.
Where's y'all?
Well, you look into the cafe through the windows, and it's very typical of a coffee shop. So, half the users are in cyberspace. They're just sitting there kind of staring off into wherever. But everybody, people are walking up getting drinks. There's, your various pastries and stuff. But places like this also have private rooms where people can also rent out. And so you don't see Jarl Squad at the moment. So presumably he might be in one of those rooms.
I start pointing at each of the rooms and cast message and go, are you Jarl Squad? No, sorry. Go to the next one. Are you Jarl Squad? No, sorry.
There is no response, unfortunately.
God damn it.
They have to actually enter the cafe.
I'll float in.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because that way you're at the same height. As,
right, I'm at the same height as these damn humans.
Oh, and I should probably mention, I did make an adjustment to the flight spell where losing concentration doesn't kill the spell, it just kills the flight. So you can still fly for the full duration. It seemed really shitty, just like, oh, wow, I lost my concentration. Well, I just
died.
Spell, So,
yeah.
All right. Well, one of the baristas happens to look up at you as you fly by and says, did you need something, sir? It's a young human girl with a blue apron.
Okay. I say, young girl, you should be in school. Anyways, I'm looking for there's
23, sir.
Higher education is important. Now I'm looking for this fancy folk. Some might call him metrosexual. I don't know. He wears a weird shirt and glasses. He's a strange guy. You notice him.
He's a large muscled space cowboy, so.
Does your friend have a name?
Yowsqua.
Yowsqua. She looks at one of the other people, and they kind of point to the clipboard. She looks down. Oh, right. He rented out room number 5.
I point at it. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? And start casting message.
I'm afraid there's no response.
Ah, damn y'all. I'll let's see. How magic-y do I want to get? I'm gonna cast locate object on his glasses.
They are in that room.
I will go open the door.
Okay. You open the door and you find a hell of a scene. It looks like a massive brawl went down in here. He's laying on the ground, bloody, looks fucked up. There's a broken chair. His glasses are sitting on a couch. You kind of wonder what happened to the other guy, but it looks like some really messed up stuff happened.
And he's the only one in here?
That's right.
I'll go up to him and roll a medicine, see if he's rolling a new character already.
Wow.
15 on the medicine roll.
He's breathing, but he's looking pretty rough. You suddenly have this thought like, damn it, why didn't New York take this one? I hope you got some healing.
I start pulling him. It doesn't go anywhere because I'm a gnome with no strength. God damn it! Where did I not get floating disc? Oh, I meant to get floating disc. I'm gonna have to go buy that later.
You didn't get floating disc? Oh, damn. Give me a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah, or investigation. Depends how much time you want to spend on this.
I'll spend a little bit of time.
Okay, then,
he's 17.
Then you can do investigation.
Okay.
All right.
17.
Okay. So looking around the place, so it's like checking him out, checking the place out. You find a couple interesting things. First off, there's no evidence of a robbery. He still has all of his stuff, and he is clutching a medical injector in his left hand in a death grip.
How convenient. I only buy spells. What is this crap? Oh, well. And I'll take it and inject it into him.
Oh, no, it's already spent.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, damn. Then I will. Mm-hmm.
And then as you're checking him over, you find the puncture wound in his leg.
Oh,
and it
can
doesn't
I
look
tell?
like it got
Okay, go ahead.
injected by whatever this is.
Can I tell if he's like knocked out due to being punched around, or is he knocked out because of something else has knocked him out?
It depends what. Well, if the injector had something to do with it, it would depend upon what was in it.
Okay. Can I sniff it?
You can actually. So you're just
Yeah.
a doctor with math, right?
Yeah, just sniff it, man.
Exactly.
I think the identify spell might actually be helpful in this case.
It'll still work even though it's spent? Then absolutely.
Well, it would still be residue. Identify is a level 2, right?
Level 1. But it's I don't have it prepared, but I can cast as a ritual if we want to skip over to someone else while I'm doing that.
This isn't Puma Man. How can I give mouth to myself?
Well, let me check identify real quick. Let's see. Oh, that's something
It is a ritual, I think, right?
Yeah, it is. So we can just easily skip forward 10 minutes because they still have to drive to the concert venue.
Oh, okay, yeah. I put down my little pearl that I have connected to my glasses. I put in front of my eye,
Okay.
and then start waving my feather at it. What's this thing?
Okay.
Old school magic's the best.
Okay. So you cast identify on this thing, and though it doesn't like necessarily reveal what was in the cartridge specifically, it does indicate though that it has a high likelihood of being toxic.
Ah. Okay.
I have been poisoned.
Can I call 911?
You absolutely can. You also have a healer in the party.
I would have to carry them or contact the healer.
Everybody has phones.
Oh, I forgot. We're not in Fantasyland. How do I
Right.
use this thing? I pull out a flip phone and I'm like, oh, God, why did I get this one? And I start like trying to dial it. I think that was the number.
Yeah.
And I call Sally May. Silly May.
Silly May.
Don't May.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Amalia is rather quiet.
Oh, I'll turn it up.
Oh,
Un momento, por favor.
Okay.
I also turned you up on my side, if it helps.
better?
That
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
a little bit. Okay. Carry on.
And I say, can you hear me?
Oh. Yeah, I can hear you.
I think Yarrow is dying or toxic, or these damn youngsters always get themselves some nasty crap.
We don't have time for this right now. Just give him a boot and tell him to get up and stop messing around.
Okay, hold on. I just kind of hit him with my boot, see if he wakes up.
He starts to come to. Yes. Mike
Every
starts
time.
to come out of it, and you feel sore.
This is why you're the healer. And I close my flip phone.
I feel so sore. Herbie Derby, what are you doing here? I am in. Oh, ow. Ooh.
Why are you making those noises?
How's that?
I just
Very
feel a
can.
lot of stiffness in my muscles right now.
Jesus Christ.
Meow! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
How is that cat so docile?
Mike, you sit up and you look around and you realize that you don't actually know where you are.
I don't actually know where I am. Oh, Herbie Derby, what are you doing here? How did I get
You're
here?
at 567 Elk Street.
Oh wow, look at this room. It looks like somebody got into a fight. Did you get into a fight? What happened in this room? Why am I holding this needle? I am having a very confused thoughts right now.
The medical injectors would be kind of like a hypo from Star Trek, essentially.
Mm.
So there's various designs. The one you're holding looks more like a glue gun. But
Am I feeling anything aside from sore? Am I a little bit high or a little bit low?
you definitely feel a little cloudy, like but like you just went through hell, literally.
Oh, I lean over, I puke out my imi ramens, and then I stagger to my feet,
Gross.
and I try to use Herbie Derby as an armrest to help push myself up because
Well,
You have to lean over for that.
well, fortunately, I think your cybernetic enhancements make it very easy for you to get to your feet.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true, yeah.
You
Oh, I
might be able-
forgot. I am part robot, and I just. That's
You might be
better.
a little shaky, but strength is not the problem with you.
Oh, well, that
Uh,
was a rough night. Hey, when are we going to that concert? I'm super excited for Asmodeus.
We are going now. And I twin cast fly on both of us.
Okay, cool.
Whoa, hey, whoa! Don't just put magic on me, bro. Whoa, I don't know what's happening. Help!
Just haven't you seen Superman? Do this.
Okay.
All right.
Holy shit!
And we fly back.
Okay, so we are going to skip ahead to the concert venue.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys going to take separate cars or all the same vehicle?
We're gonna call a coach or a carriage, right? That's and we pay him 9 copper.
9
and then I
copper.
can abuse the driver. Is that how this works? Or
Yeah,
that's the wrong game.
That might be
Please don't punch the driver.
90
What do we?
credits.
Yeah. So yeah, let's pay. Let's hire whatever the fastest way to get there. Because like Steve Shine's got money. He doesn't. He'll
Yeah.
pay.
Okay, throw 90 credits of the driver.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, the fastest way would be to get a flying cab, because we do have anti-gravity cars, so you guys would be able to get there the way the crow flies.
That sounds like the coolest way to travel.
Speaking of flying cab,
I don't
or
know.
handicap, I shift into like a human, kind of like Lilo from like Fifth
Lilo.
Element, like kind of looking
But-
like that.
But a very tall Lulu.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very tall.
Yeah.
Lulu.
Yeah. The shortest orc woman's can be about 6'6".
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're a big lady. Nice.
She's a Bay Country girl.
Uh huh.
All right. Oh, hey,
I'm almost gonna be right.
Mo, you were actually had an issue with orcs, particularly tribal ones, would have possible physical defects or injuries of some sort. We were going to determine that. Do you want to roll?
Yeah.
Do you want to roll for that, or have?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to
Alright,
have somebody determine that for you, right?
So I'm gonna roll, and then I'll let you know what I roll, and chat gets, depending on what I roll, chat will get to decide what
All right.
my
Notifications
performances
again.
are.
All right.
I see the bird.
So you're rolling a percentile die.
The DM got a reroll, by the way.
I did.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will save that. Okay.
Already.
Reroll.
Why would you do that, Spirian? I'm not the DM.
All right. So
That's probably accurate.
Yeah.
That is what her tribe does.
if I roll above 40, chat gets to decide on my deformities, and
Well,
the
that-
DM
that-
can tell you
that's good.
what those are.
That's good. 'Cause that's how the chart works. All right. What'd you get?
Okay, that's not the right dice. Sorry.
Spirian says use it against Greg.
Wow.
I won't be
Not
here.
very
I'll be in the
kind of
back.
you.
What'd you get, Amalia?
Wait, where's our 100?
There it is.
77.
77. Means you have deformed or missing limbs.
Oh God.
Oof.
So it
Wow.
either means you have a deformed limb, which could be an arm or a leg. Means you have a missing one, or one of your limbs is unusually, or your arms are unusually long.
Go long
All
arm.
right, chat. What's it gonna be?
Someone in chat make this important decision. We can't do it.
What happens if she's missing a leg? Does she have like crutches or like a space leg?
It would mean that she could choose to have a cybernetic or have a peg leg. Tribal orcs tend to be opposed to cybernetics, but she's already like an unusual character, because usually like a tribal orc would be unusual for a tribal orc to be a medical examiner. So Possibly she's a little bit of a renegade in her own culture.
Greg Horvath, whoever the hell you are, nobody asked you. Next, please.
Apparently,
Spirian says
already
his
has
arms
long
are
arms.
39 inches long. He would take long arms.
So I'm
That's
getting
pretty long arms.
Okay, so she's got really long arms, so you have good reach.
Says you need it for square dancing.
Okay.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
so you have usually the arms tend to be slightly hunched with your posture, and you're not a knuckle dragger, but your arms are long, so you probably would have, probably an extra foot of reach. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Which will catch
Tyrion.
people off guard. So people are not gonna are gonna think they're at a safe distance, and it turns out they're not.
Do not
All
underestimate the arms.
Yeah. So
You can do gimme.
So that would make your battle axe automatically your reach weapon.
Underestimate.
Oh wow, that's actually a
Not
pretty big deal.
underestimate your
Yeah.
arms.
All right.
All right. I like this.
Okay. Good. That means you're a good hugger. That is true. Yes.
She
Definitely.
is the best hugger.
Okay. So you guys arrive at the venue. I'm gonna show a picture here.
We're like, hey, that means I have reach with my battle axe. That means she could get great hugs. Oh.
Okay.
She can.
My map.
Oh.
President's up there.
This is how I look when I walk into the venue.
Nothing's good enough.
All right, Greg. I'm sending you the picture.
Oh. Scroll down.
Oh, good in the middle there.
Right. Wow.
Greg,
What are you trying to
Holographic
do?
cigarette man.
All right,
Wow.
Greg. Are you able to pull it up for us?
Sure.
Excellent.
Yeah, sure. The first time will take a second, but after that it should go faster.
Okay, good.
Boop, boop,
I
boop.
have a flip book full of cyberpunk maps.
Let's see.
Oh, that's the venue. Right on, right on. Right.
And-
All right, all right, all right.
Are we able to rotate the map, Greg?
Yeah, give me a second. I can do that. It'll just take a second.
Okay.
Um,
So what you guys are seeing here is the guy.
Rena.
So at the moment the bar is not officially open to the public yet. They're not opening until 6, and I got 4 miniatures there on where the band is currently doing their sound test, and then the guy behind the bar is a Skrull, and that's one of my Skrull miniatures. He's the bartender, and this place is going to be packed in a few hours. And
Wow.
I'll walk in the front door.
What does a Skrull look like?
Aren't they green skin also?
Yes. Well, we'll say the bartender's also an orc, but I just figured a Skrull miniature would be fun because I have one handy.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
yep, that's better.
Perfect.
And so,
Wow.
Hmm.
and so you guys.
so what are all the white dots?
the white dots? Those are tables.
Oh, got
Okay.
it. Okay, they were standing up, so I was like, are they something special?
Yeah, no. They're
Oh,
tables.
actually, just the shadow of the battle map, isn't it? Never mind. That's cool.
Oh, that could be as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
Hmm.
I tried to eliminate the glare. I've got something blocking my window here, and then
Ah,
you guys can see my Lego taxi. That might come into play. But yes, so yeah, so you guys have the bar here.
So where'd you say where are they actually playing?
They're playing. So there's 4 miniatures there, which are on the stage.
Ah, those 4 miniatures. Okay.
So the big guy on the left is the drummer, and then the guy with the sword is the lead singer, Asmodeus, and then the other 2 just play other instruments. It's a typical metal band.
Can I ritual cast Unseen Servant?
When you get there.
Oh, we're not there. Or you're just showing us the layout before we get there. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the rest of the team is there. They wanted to come in, talk to everybody, and get a feel for the area.
Someone was asking, what are the toggle switch thingies? I'm not sure what Lister mates. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Lister mate.
Does he mean the tables? The
I believe-
white circles?
Those are tables.
There's the bar and the
Or do you
stools
mean the
inside
things on the
bar.
miniatures? Because these
Oh.
are
Oh,
What are these?
Binder.
these miniatures are originally from a different game, right?
Yeah. Well, the scroll came
Warhammer.
from HeroClix, and then
Oh, right on.
and those guys came from the precursor to HeroClix, a game called Mage Knight.
There you go.
Interesting story. I met the people who were developing Mage Knight in Toronto
wow.
before it was coming out. And they was like, "Oh yeah, this is the next big thing. We're going to be releasing it." There was like an R&D phase, and I was like, "Wow, cool." Now it's a huge thing. Anyway, sorry.
It was big for about 5 minutes.
But then HeroClix sort of took the. But he says like, and he showed it to me. He's like, "Look, this is our innovation. It's like the stats are like this clickable thing here."
Yeah.
Like, wow, that's a cool idea. That was like 22 years ago. But anyway, go on. I
Yeah,
digress.
I have tons of these things. Unfortunately, they're not exactly in the D&D scale, but it's what I have, and I think it works okay.
Close enough.
Looks good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Looks good from here.
They come in very handy. So did we lose JCK?
She'll be back, and she said in private chat she'll be back in 5 minutes. But at this point, probably she had to pick up something from the lobby that was delivered.
Totally okay. So so as far as the other two of you guys you guys have the run of the place. You're the security. So what would you like to do here? The bartender's at the bar. He's just straightening things up and unpacking a load of alcohol that just came in. He's putting out the vodka and all that stuff.
So there's no crowd. There's nobody listening yet. It's just the band and the bartender. It's like an empty bar, right?
Right now, yeah. And
Okay.
you can hear the band doing sound checks and getting ready for the concert.
Can I cast? I want to cast augmented reality in the space to see if there's anything. Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. So the augmented reality cantrip that reveals a number of things. There are a number of advertisements that could appear on the walls. There's some screens that you can only see in augmented reality, like show sports or whatever is on TV. And then each of the tables has an augmented reality menu. But as far as like seeing any spies, you're not in a part of the city that's an overlap with cyberspace. So there aren't going to be any cyberspace people spying on you, at least.
So nothing jumps out as unusual.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
I forgot. We're in Vancouver, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't have to worry about spell levels here.
Probably not. Not yet.
I
Well, I mean, you can still cast higher level spells. It just takes a little longer. You got to draw more of the power in, so it's more ritually.
Yeah.
So, sorry, what was that, Amalia?
before we meet, like I'll find like a bathroom somewhere, and I want to.
Someone's watching. Damn right.
Yeah, especially in the bathrooms.
I want to take like I don't know, one of like the rings I'm wearing.
Yeah.
And like make it into
one of the rings
talisman with greater healing.
Oh, sorry. You broke up there. You're adding a spell to it.
Yeah, I want to make one of my rings, inject it with greater healing to give to the guy we're trying to protect in case something happens.
All right.
Yeah.
And then to answer the question, it would be Vancouver, Canada, since we have a Canadian cast. Largely.
Mostly.
Yeah. Vancouver, Italy. Yeah, great.
No.
We've all been
It's Canada.
Mike, that's a good point.
No problem. And then what about Steve Shine? What does Steve Shine want to do? You guys.
Steve Shine is gonna just casually park next to the bartender, just get a feel for the vibe of the place, man, and I'm just gonna order a drink.
Well,
Wow,
he's got
so
the
smooth.
usual rough orcish demeanor. He says, "Well, we don't usually serve yet, but in your case, we'll make an exception since you're the security for the night." And he says, "What do you like?"
I'll have a gin and apple juice, man.
Hard
That
liquor.
is gross.
Okay. And he prepares it for you, gives you a weird look, and slides it over.
I give it a little underneath my nose. I give it a sniff, and then right down the hatch. And then I just sit back in the chair and look cool for a bit.
So is this what tree huggers drink?
Hey man, it's what Steve Shine drinks.
Fair enough. Okay, well, I'm going to get back to it. I've got a lot of work to do to get ready for the night. So,
yeah, if anyone's looking for Steve Shine, you know where to find him.
So he flicks you an augmented reality object that has the codes for the security system. So yeah, this will get you guys into all the security cameras if you want to keep an eye on everything.
Right on. Okay, cool.
Let me know.
Where's our guy?
He's on the stage, the Asmodeus. He's on the stage right now, tuning up with the band. If we want to go talk to him,
I believe the correct pronunciation is Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Yeah.
Asmodeus is on the dais.
Yeah, that's right.
Say.
I like that.
Yes. So he can rock you. All right. Well, you guys gonna head over the stage?
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
So yeah. So you guys come around. You find that the so you got Asmodeus is a half elf. He's got a full elf on guitar. You've got a dwarf on bass and a very large, heavy cyborg playing drums. And he's got the biggest drum kit you guys have ever seen.
That's like the biggest drum kit I've ever seen, man.
Yeah, that is pretty big.
Yeah, and he looks rather like a minotaur for no particular reason.
It's like Gwar. You ever hear the band Gwar? They used to actually have a minotaur, just like him.
Only on Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
So they see you guys come over. Actually, put the miniatures on the board here, just in case. And then he tells the band to take 5 and comes down to talk to you guys. And walks up, says, "Hey, so you guys at security?" And puts his hand out to shake hands with whoever will take it.
Awkward pause.
I'll shake his hand.
I take his hand and I put the ring on it, on one of his fingers.
What?
And,
Hey, whoa, lady! What?
Said, hey,
I'm-
sugar, listen.
I-
You're gonna want to keep this on you, okay?
I am
And don't
strictly
argue.
in a non-committed, non-relationship here.
Right. Yeah. Well, this is let's just say a little commitment for the night. Some little safety
Okay.
insurance, okay?
What does this
Don't,
do?
Well, we're gonna try our darnest that you don't get hurt, but should you, this will give you a little boost.
Okay. Amalia, just so you make clear, that's greater healing transfer, right?
Yeah.
So that takes your hit dice to heal someone else. So if he had that ring, it wouldn't heal him.
If he's wearing it, it wouldn't work.
Well, he can
Like,
heal
if
someone
I
else.
was able,
If he has that spell, that means that he's healing somebody.
oh crap! Yeah, it's true.
Could you put it on my unseen servant?
No, it would
Yeah,
not.
also, when are we getting there? Because I want to see the band.
Hey, you're the one who wanted your own little side story and go get in trouble, and we have to waste time and go get you. And so
I have
that's
no-
what we did, all right? So you're just gonna have to sit in your little
Fine.
wherever floaty space.
This is all happening over the phone.
Yeah.
Fine. Well, tell
Yeah,
the band
Side
I'm a
Quest
big
McGee
fan of
over
their
there.
work. What?
Okay. So you'll
All right, so I'm like, well, never mind then. Actually, on second thought, give me back that ring. I'll get back to you. Take the ring.
okay. Sure. Okay. You guys are running the show tonight. So is there anything you need? Like, you guys need to get access to the back, the green room. What do you need?
Yeah, Stacy will probably need set up somewhere. So
Okay. Well, so he indicates. There's this little brown room to the right of the stage, which is basically the band area. The part immediately behind stage is mainly used for storage and has a little bit of office space for the owner of the bar. And then, but you see that the green room and the side door, I guess it's hard to see. We've got it cropped, but there is a back door here, so that area is kind of unsecure. Anybody could break into the back door and get into the green room with no problem. But it also
I backed up a little bit.
Yeah, thank you. But that also is good for the band because it gives them a way to basically duck out without having to deal with the crowds as well.
Which one's the green room? This one over here?
No, the one with the light is the back door. The brown area is the green room.
Oh, this room down back here. Okay.
The one to the right. The one here behind the stage actually just has a lot of storage in it, and also is a location where the guy has his desk.
Okay. And where did you say entrance? Was there an entrance into this place back in the green room?
Yeah. Well, you see, there's a door right here that's right next to the back door.
Oops. Don't mind that. That's a paintbrush. I don't know if you knew that, but
it is.
like a
Cool
paintbrush.
paintbrush, man. Whoa, that was trippy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
Jessica, you guys have been given the security codes to the security system. So as a hacker, you would be able to patch into all of the security cameras in the building and kind of scan around and take a look. And one of the things that you can do is you can actually render all this stuff in full augmented reality. So you've got like a full HUD that's got not only would show you all the stuff, but you'd have like a virtual keyboard and can do all the hacker stuff just by touching stuff that nobody can see. It's really cool and futuristic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what she does.
To the
Are
rest
you going
of
to
us,
do
look
that?
like a
You don't
crazy
have
person.
to do that. That's kind of like what you always do, but
Go old style. Use your eyes. God.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I am gonna use my technology to see everything.
I'd
So,
like
are
to
you
have a
ready?
conversation with Asmodeus if I could. Just ask him a simple question while Stacy Haxalot is hacking into the system.
You absolutely
I'm
can.
doing my thing here.
Okay.
But Asmodeus, so do you have any idea who might be after you? Have you made any enemies recently? Anybody, any run-ins or anything like that?
An actual good question. Holy crap.
He says, well, we've been on tour. If just between you and me, I think it's just a fan that's getting a little bit too enthusiastic.
Mm-hmm. So
Do
is
an insight check.
has any fan really stuck out to you? Like maybe some broad who just can't take no for an answer. I mean, that happens to Steve Shine all the time.
Well,
But sometimes one's a little crazier than the other, man. Anyone stick out in your mind?
Well, I mean, I don't mean to brag, but there's always a new one in every city, and sometimes you get a little bit too attached. You know how it is.
Steve Shine knows all about it.
Yeah. So it's the life of a rock star. What can you say? It's a burden.
All right. Well, if you get anything, any of these broads come to mind, I want you to come directly to me. Okay, but we're gonna keep an eye out ourselves.
Thank you.
I got a sixth sense for broads like this.
Well, I really, it's a little arrogant to say this, but he goes, but there's just been too many. I'm sorry, man. It could be anyone.
Yeah.
We've been on the road for 3 months. There's just been in a whole bunch of cities. Did they all?
Gosh, you're not really helpful, are you?
No.
We'll do our best.
Well,
I mean, I didn't really think that bands with minotaurs had a ton of groupies. So.
Wait, so what
Like,
makes you
hey,
think
you learned
anyone's
something
anyone's
new.
after you?
I'm sorry. Repeat that, Amalia.
So what makes you think that anyone's after you?
Well, I've been getting weird stalkery messages on my, in my social media. I don't know, but then you get that stuff all the time. It's just been a real feeling. Not anyone.
What
Not
about
anyone
tonight?
physically?
Why tonight more than any other night? Why did you call in the best on tonight's
this is
concert?
a lot of money for a feeling.
Well,
Yeah.
my record label's taking care of your fee, of course. So I don't know how much you're getting paid, but I just have a one night show. I just want to make sure that it all goes smoothly tonight.
Okay. Well,
Anything in those messages that could give us any clues who might be after you?
Tell you what, I'll get back to you on that. I'm gonna let my manager will get you that information.
we'll take a look at those messages, and if anything sticks out to us, maybe that's something that we should investigate, because this guy, he just bangs a drum or a bongo or whatever he does. He's not going to be any help as far as I'm concerned. No offense, Mr. Asmodeus, but you're an artist. We'll let you
One thing,
do what you do.
if ever we say wrong,
the Minotaur speaks up and says, "I have good hearing when I hit the bongos."
Oh, yeah. Well, you do have big ears, Mr. Minotaur, so I'd expect you to have good hearing. But, good luck on the bongo playing.
On the way there, Derby Furby Durkinson is trying to use his flip phone to send a text message, but it takes forever because you have to hit each number like up to 3 times to get a letter. And he eventually sends one to Sele May and says, "See if A is lying about threat."
And she's like, "For fuck's sake, it has a holographic interface. Learn to use shit."
Who sends written messages anymore? This guy, I swear.
Learn to read.
I'm also going to look over at Herbie, and I'm going to say, "Oh my God, Herbie, what are you doing pushing the little buttons? Don't you know there's a thing that you push it and it shins your face?"
I want to roll a perception check on this dude. Just see if, I don't know, if he's being like if he's like lying or kind of avoiding, or
Well,
he's not giving us a lot of information.
Are you doing perception or insight?
This is insight. Sorry, I'm in insight.
Yeah, and then you also have telepathy as well. That is one of your abilities.
Yep.
And
so.
Yeah, you can actually you use your you can use insight at advantage to read his emotional state.
But my telepathy expand. How many spell slots do I have? Sorry, I'm not clear on that.
Okay, so being a shaman / warlock, you have 3 spell slots that are always level 4. Plus an additional one that only casts the spells that I have listed with asterisks.
With star. Okay.
Yeah, but you automatically have the ability to read surface thoughts. So one of your class features is telepathy and empathy. So you can automatically read surface thoughts and project your thoughts into other people. So you're kind of like the Professor X of the party, and you can use your empathy to feel what people's emotional state is.
Okay, but that doesn't take a spell slot. That's just an ability I have.
That's correct. That's a freebie.
Okay.
But
Awesome.
If you do cast detect thoughts, you get double the normal range, which is handy.
Okay. Well, let's start with surface thoughts and see if I pick up anything.
Okay. Well, there is a girl that he actually does have on his mind. Specifically, while he's talking to you, like he's claiming like he doesn't know, but there is a particular girl in mind that he is thinking about.
Does a name come to mind?
No, it's just the face he can't seem to get out of his mind.
Can I see that face with my abilities? Or I can only project. I can't make up his mind image.
Well, you have an image of the face. You could project it and share that image with the rest of the party, no problem.
Huh. Cool. Okay.
That is very useful.
Yeah.
All right. So I will. I'll keep that to myself for now, and I'll wait till Derby and Jarl get here.
Well, they actually are landing outside right now.
Okay. I just go up to Steve, Shanae, and I just like, hey, I think that guy's not being completely straightforward with us, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, his story just doesn't seem to make sense.
Yeah,
If he's
just a
concerned about an
little.
attack, he's holding something back. I think we need to
Little
watch out
shady.
our own backs. I think I got an unsettling feeling, man.
How long did that trip take to get there, by the way? Was it an hour? Was it a short rest by any chance?
I'd say that you could make it in less than an hour because you're not affected by like traffic lights or
Okay.
street signs or anything. You guys just basically just fly through.
All right. Cool.
So when they get there, well,
I land on the ground like Neo in the Matrix, and I sort of like my cyber limbs like sort of like into the ground, and then I walk in like cracking my knuckles and looking very intimidating, and I yell at the barkeep, "I will have a vodka soda," and then I go up to the band and I say, "Oh my God, Asmodeus, I'm a really big fan of your work. I cannot wait to see this show. Do you guys need anything? I'm really excited to be protecting you tonight."
Before you get to that point, you walk up to the bartender, you ask for your vodka soda, he looks at you and says, "Dude, you look like you had a rough night. Take a double." And he on the house.
I like this bar. You have a very nice bar.
Yes.
And then I take it and I just shoot it back
And
like I chug it.
and you do that, and you turn around, and the first thing you see is the movie poster for Asmodeus and the Scarecrows. And all of a sudden, there's like the entire world starts flashing as if lights are going on and on and off, and you black out.
Holy shit.
And it happens. And your friend, you see this, you guys are looking at Jarl, and he suddenly, like, he has this look like his eyes are kind of like rolling back in his head, like he's kind of weirdly blinking rapidly, and he just collapses to the ground.
Yeah.
Not
So
again.
I go to him, and
He still looks pretty beat up. He's going to need a healing touch.
yeah, I grab his one of his legs, and I kind of drag him to the green room, and I say, "Guys, let's have a chat."
Okay.
I also cast Prestidigitation on myself and also on Jarl because he probably stinks too.
Okay.
And while they go into the green room, at the entrance of the green room, while they're doing whatever they're going to do, I'll still listen in. I'm going to ritual cast Unseen Servant, and I'm just going to keep it at that door there.
All right, good.
Is that the only door? Sorry, I can't see the whole green room. Is there only one door, or is there two doors? In that green
There
room?
are two doors. There's actually three doors. One of the doors leads into the back room. The other one goes to the stage, and then there's one that goes outside.
Okay.
And the green room has some couches, a couple chairs, lots of movie poster or band posters for all the bands that have played here. There's also a mini bar and a really big beanbag chair.
Okay.
Which is where they throw me into the beanbag chair.
Exactly.
Now, I just put him on the ground, and I do give him though one of my healing potions.
Oh, well, you also can use your healing transfer, which would be the more efficient ability, because that'll multiply. It'd be roll a d8 times 4 is how many hit points you'll get, and then you got plenty of time to take a short rest and recover the slot. Or you can do it as a ritual and get it for free as a 10-minute cast.
Free.
Let's do free. How many d8s you said?
So it temporarily spends one of your hit dice, and you roll a d8 times 4.
Wow.
D8.
Very healy.
Yeah, she's very.
2, 3.
I mean, she's also, she's been healing for like 8 levels.
Yes.
So she's pretty good.
17.
All right. So, Mike, your character has 17 hit points. It's 18 hit points now.
Wow.
Okay, and then
I have had
give him a big orc slap across the face.
All right.
Wow.
And Mike's character starts talking, and the wrong accent comes out of his mouth.
What was there? Hey. Well, this is so strange. This is a really good slap. Even my jaw just needs realignment now. Oh my God.
What is going on right now?
Huh? What? I'm Jarl Squad, I think. Oh my God, this is beefy. Oof.
Right, another
Is there a robot
Alright,
in
another
me?
fishy thing we're gonna have to deal with later. Guys, listen up.
Oh yes,
So,
we're here to do something.
I look around and make sure there's no one else in the room but us, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
The last thing I actually remember is getting into a fist fight with some guy.
What?
The last thing you actually remember is getting into a fist fight with some guy in a room.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty violent affair.
I think I know why I'm in so much pain right now. I got into a really intense fist fight in a room. Huh. Well, anyway, yeah, sorry, are we protecting a band? Is there musicians here? I'm a big fan of the band.
I'm gonna start after I finish that, because the ritual cast would have went off at the same time, I guess. I'm gonna tell Fernando to stay at the door, and then I'm going to start ritual casting detect magic while they're going on.
Okay.
I like that.
On Jarl.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you cast detect magic, and there is a residue of a magical effect on him that you definitely did not detect before.
What school is it? Is it transmutation?
You're actually not able to identify it.
Okay. Weird magic.
Wait,
right, I'm feeling very strange.
I don't remember.
So, have we checked all the rooms and all the exits? What are we sort of thinking? Where's Stacy?
I'm
Stacy
trying
here?
to. Yeah, she's right here. Guys, listen
Oh, there
up.
you are.
Okay, so while you guys were doing whatever you guys were doing, so I project the image of that girl that the guy had in his mind.
By the way, I'd like to point out this is the very first time you guys have ever seen him have a personality flip like this.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. I'm actually just going to straight up cast Dispel Magic on him.
Dispel Magic? Okay. Yeah. It does not make this stop.
It's not a spell! God damn it!
What's not a spell? What's happening, Herbie?
Some kind of mind control or something's altered your memory. Would my guy? Would any of us know any technology that could alter a person's short-term memory? Offhand, would I have heard of something like?
Yeah, I mean, like there's a lot of things that could do that.
I still have my.
I'm gonna use my telepathic powers to just see if I can read his thoughts and see if he's actually thinking something else.
Yes. You can absolutely do that. You can also do a deeper mind probe if you wanted to use the detect thought spell as well.
Yes. We'll do that as well.
Do you have any desire to resist? Or I mean, like, are you going to tell him you're doing it?
No, I'm just going to do it.
Just going to do it. Okay. All right. Well then, I believe. Let me get the. Does detect thoughts have a saving throw?
While she's doing that, I'm going to stand shakily to my feet, and I'm going to say, well, having battled on a lot of spaceships, I know that there's probably a lot of corners and corridors in a bar like this. Is this a one-story or a two-story? Is there a basement? These places have a basement sometimes. Watch out for that.
Mike, I need a wisdom saving throw out of you.
All right. So that's
20.
I believe you've got a +1.
Yes.
Fernando, correct, is the name of the unseen servant.
Yeah.
I've got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. Well, you are not able to do a deep probe, but you can always keep trying. But you do find that his immediate surface thoughts are kind of like a little hard to get. It feels like there's kind of gives you the feeling like there's two different actual identities present that are somehow mixed. And you get the feeling like he doesn't actually identify as Jarl at the moment. Like there's another name he might actually go by. He just
quick, without even thinking, tell me your name.
What?
Quick, without thinking, tell me your name.
Fitz, Joff. No, what? Jarl Squad. My name is Jarl Squad.
Huh?
What?
You said something else before Jarl Squad. You said something else. Fitz.
I'm feeling very uncomfortable. I think I'm going to go hit something.
Wait, we're busy right now.
Yeah, we
I
got
cast-
a job here. You can't leave us.
I cast see
Right.
augmented reality on him real quick, just to see if there's anything messing in cyberspace on him.
There is an overlay on top of him that
There's
is
an overlay.
that of an elf dressed in fantasy clothing.
Can
What
I-
is
What?
going on?
Can I turn it off?
I'm not an elf. What are you talking about?
I don't think see augmented reality. Let me turn it off.
No, you have no control over that.
Yeah.
Um,
This is awkward.
Right.
what-
Well,
I'm trying to
so-
see
so-
what I have on
Can the hacker hack into this overlay, or maybe the hacker you can do some sort of surveillance on the room to get a better look? I don't know how we can. Wait, I have some cybernetic eye thing, don't I?
Yep. If you turn on your augmented reality vision, you also see it.
Okay, I'll just.
I
do
don't
that.
know why you're all looking at me so funny. I think we should get back to the task at hand. So what's our plan? Maybe I'm good at hitting things, so if I'm near the stage, then I can watch the concert and, shoot anyone that comes near it. I don't know. What do you think of that? Or do you think is it a trap thing? Are they going to trap?
Well,
I think
just sit tight for now, because we're not sure if we can trust you, Fitzgerald, whoever you claim to be.
That
You're not
sounds like an
exactly-
untrustworthy name.
Yeah, you're not exactly trustworthy right now. We don't know what your situation is. Something's happened to you and you've changed. So just sit tight around the bar and let us handle the security. But don't go anywhere either.
To our hacker character, by the way, it would be possible for you to wirelessly hack into his cybernetics if you wanted to try that. That question had been posed. If the question of whether or not there's any mind control issues going on, you can absolutely try that. And you can also try continuing to do a mind probe as well, Amalia, if you want to.
Oh yeah, because it lasts for a minute, right?
Yeah, it
yeah,
does.
I can do that. But my other question also is, can I don't know if this would be a weird way to use it. Can I cast clairvoyance on him?
Well, clairvoyance would allow you to spy on somebody at a distance.
Okay,
So
it wouldn't actually. Yeah.
I don't think that I mean, like, it would allow you to leave the sensor would just follow him around and you'd see wherever Mike is. But you could also do the same thing, like, to anybody.
Yeah. I was just trying to see a different way to use it, but okay. So then I'll just try again with
All right, Mike, give me another wisdom save.
Sure. While that's happening, I don't really notice, because what I'm actually doing is I'm starting to do an investigation on the room to see if there's any traps, hidden doors, or drugs in the band. Sort of.
Okay.
Also, I roll
that's a natural
a natural 1 on my wisdom. Do I pass out again?
Wow, what a flip! All right, well, you lay his soul bare while he's searching for drugs.
Sorry.
So what you find is that there's 2 sets of memories in this guy. One set of memories is, of course, his life as a space pirate, and the other half appears to be the life of somebody who lived in a fantasy world as the heir to a textile empire, and the last memory of that life is being killed in an explosion.
Oh. Why? Okay. All right. So I share this while he's kind of busy looking around the room for stuff. I kind of share this information with the rest of the gang.
Okay.
Including him.
Well,
Yeah, do I get to know about this?
He hears it, but I'm trying to be a little quiet while he's distracted looking around the room for traps. And stuff.
I rolled a 9. Do I find any drugs or any
would it be a
trapdoors?
stealth, I guess, for me to be
You
share with the group and not have Mike hear it.
Okay, wait. I can only handle 2 things at a time. Or one thing is, okay. First off, Mike, you're searching around the place. You do find some drugs that somebody has slipped into the couch from a concert a couple nights ago. It's a little packet of some white stuff.
Let me take a look at that. Only I can determine exactly what this is.
Hang on a second, Steve. If you open it up, we're sharing it.
I'm just identifying it. I'm not going to partake. I'm a professional, right? This isn't recreation time, and I'm not going to stash it in my pocket for later.
And then Amalia, you are projecting the face of that girl.
We can get there in a sec, but I also wanted to share the information that I discovered about Jarl to the others without necessarily hearing me.
Well, you can absolutely do that telepathically without him knowing you're doing it.
True, that's true. Yeah, all right,
No.
so I'll just do that.
You have mind power.
The others.
So
while Steve is distracted by the message in his head, I open up the bag and I just snort a little bump of it.
Yes.
He doesn't know about the message. You don't know about the message in Steve's head.
No, but I watch Steve sort of look off to the distance, and I grab the bag and I go,
You owe me one, Jarl. That was pretty smooth, right? I'll let this one fly,
just a bump.
man. But that was smooth, man. Props.
So
I'm something stank. Oh, it's me. Cast prestidigitation.
Oh god, that does smell terrible.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's fine. Does anything happen to me from the drugs? Is it? Do I recognize the effect?
Yeah, it actually causes you to like snap out of whatever you're in, and you end up becoming Jarl again. It quiets the other personality in your mind.
Wow, I suddenly am feeling very fit and healthy. This is some good stuff. I'm just Steve here. Do you want a little bump? And then I'm going to hold it for later, you know, in case.
Well, this is just for investigative purposes only.
And then I put the rest in my pocket, and I say, guys, I don't know what's been going on here, but I'm going to sort of search for any, you know, doorways, windows, just make sure all the exits are accounted for, and then I go start doing that.
So
Any deleterious effects on Steve Shine, or is he just as cool as he always is?
I think you might. Well, you think you're a little cooler.
I think I'm a little cooler. I feel a little cooler.
Yeah.
Right on.
Right, because you needed more of an ego.
Yeah.
Well, does Steve Shine partake very often?
Steve Shine partakes from time to time, man. But I don't exactly share the frequency or timeline with anyone except Steve Shine.
So there might be a little bit of euphoria.
Yeah.
Don't overdo it.
Can I take the drugs out of his bag with Mage Hand?
You can try, man.
Well, you guys wouldn't necessarily be wearing a pack. It's probably in a pocket, so you'd have to make a sleight of hand check.
Oh god, that sounds like my skill.
I mean,
yeah, I'll try it.
I do refer to myself in the third person. So
right.
Steve Shine.
Yeah, go ahead and make sleight of hand, Greg.
That's a natural 1. So a total of 4.
Great. So and for me, actually, a natural 1 is an automatic failure, just like a natural 20 is an automatic success.
Yeah.
Yes, Jarl, you caught a mage hand trying to steal something from your pocket.
I give it a little smack on the wrist. I say, hey, I don't know what you are, but get out of my pants.
You look a little tired. And the mage hand will come up and start like squeezing his shoulders a little bit, 10 pounds worth. You need to relax. And you kind of stink. Prestidigitation. Now you smell better. You're good. You're good.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Guys, this ghostly hand came out of the ether and is massaging me, and it feels really nice. I don't know what's happening.
It's fine.
Alright, guys, so while they're doing that, I was like, back to business here. Stacy, I think this is something maybe you could help with. So I share the projected image of this, of the girl that I saw in the Minotaur's mind. And
Well, Minotaur's mind, it would have been in Asmodeus, the
Asmodeus' mind, not the Minotaur. Sorry, yeah, Asmodeus' mind. And say, I think this is possibly the threat we're looking for. Stacy, do you think you could like hack something in your database and see if you could like scan this face and see if we can find out anything about her?
Well, trying to put her through facial recognition would be a computer's check, and you could do if she's in any database or like filed police reports or anything like that, or has been arrested or whatever, you could probably find something. So I would just need a computer's check out of Stacy.
All right. Stacy.
Does the mage hand just continue to massage me?
Hey.
Yeah, I would have forgotten about it and it'd probably just continue.
Great.
You need to do a computer's check, Stacy, to see if you can recognize the face that Asmodeus had in his head.
I got it. I'm doing that right now.
All right.
So what do I roll?
It's a D20 plus 7.
D20.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you are good at
Just roll a
computers.
D20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Who's swinging
I'm
Azure Edge?
so good at those.
I did.
I got a 12.
You got a 12?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not going to be enough to pull up any information, but you can keep working on it. But yeah, unfortunately, as far as in tracking along like the different cities that he's been to on the tour, that doesn't pull anything up immediately. But you keep working on it. It may just take longer.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna keep
Stacey, you
working
can
on
keep
this.
working on it. But everybody else should keep an eye out. If anyone else sees this this face, this could be a potential threat to.
What face? I think I'm very good at finding people, and you should show me the face.
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Projected it to the entire room. Where are you not paying attention?
Oh, sorry, I was having a weird memory thing. Right, I see the face. I will keep an eye out.
All right.
If we can, I'm gonna go talk to Asmodeus too.
Okay, yeah, you absolutely can.
I'll say, someone should come with me, and then I'll go to Asmodeus and say, you look really stressed. Here, I have a little solution, and I take out a little dropper, and it's a little oil that'll help you out, and I drip it on his shoulder, rub it in a little bit. Yes, this will make you feel much better. And I have this little thing.
Says, whoa, boundaries, dude.
Oh, it's fine. That's all you need. You'll already start feeling relaxed. And then I pull out a little.
He's
come
just like, whoa, back off.
He backs up into me, and I just sort of look down at him, and I say, "Don't worry, it's very relaxing."
And I pull out a little snake tongue, and say, a little old ritual that, well, basically, I think you should tell me any actual threat you might think to your life. And I cast suggestion.
Oh, okay. Well, now, okay, so let me see. Suggestion is.
It's a wisdom save to resist.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking to see what the.
Yeah.
So limited course of activity, but.
Where did you go?
But yeah.
What did you do?
Okay, wisdom save. Okay, we definitely did not make that. Let's see. Okay, he has to tell you any threats to his life. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets a little glassy-eyed when you do that, and he says, "You mean Sarah?"
Okay. Yes. Tell me about Sarah.
Oh, she's a sweet little thing. Man, she totally wanted it too. And then the Minotaur walks up and says, "What the fuck are you doing?" And grabs him and pulls him back and says, "What did you just do?"
What? I just asked him if he had any real threats.
You guys are hired to protect us. Do your jobs. And he immediately drags him off to the back room.
Minotaurs these days. Back in my day, they were in caves and not out in bands.
Well, he's actually,
Hey, that's Minotaur phobic. Take it easy. I will not stand for that kind of language. You might be the oldest one in our crew, man, but that's not cool.
Do you want me to go?
Silence.
Do you want me to go and hit the Minotaur for you? Did he make you angry?
well, the Minotaur is actually a big cyborg, so he definitely looks like he can take it.
No. I don't believe in violence.
Right. I go to the barkeep and ask if there is a basement or any sort of back rooms that we should know about.
I go with him. I'm
Well,
gonna go with Charles Squaw.
Well, we've already gone over the back room, which is this one right behind the band, which at the moment the cyborg Minotaur has dragged Asmodeus back there to try to figure out what the hell you guys just did to him.
Oh, I'll release concentration the moment he drags him off.
Okay, good. Jessica, can you give me another computers check?
Yes, I can.
And maybe
Because now you have more data.
Yeah.
Cross reference with Sarah.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
Oh, jeez.
that's a good point.
Oh no,
Oh, that's six.
but that's not a good roll.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to give you advantage. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It said advantage when someone coughed.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can roll again.
Okay.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay, that's a bit better. 16.
Oh wow,
Okay, 16. All right.
That's much
Well,
better.
23.
So you have a name came up. Let me write this. Person's name was Sarah Preston, and she
Sarah.
she had filed a police report against the band for sexual assault, but then
Oh no.
nothing ever came of it.
Aha.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Suddenly, what the guy said to the wizard makes more sense.
So it looks like there was a complaint made, but the guy was not arrested. But the band, nobody in the band was arrested, and there doesn't look like anything ever came of the police report. Like it's something that may have just been either brushed under a rug, or maybe they skipped town before anything could be done.
Wow.
There is no warrant for the guy's arrest.
This
Wow.
reminds me of young Mickey in jail now because he inappropriate use of the enlarge spell.
Yeah, Mickey. He's still in jail. Ha!
Students
Wow.
these days, they just don't know their own restraints.
Got it.
Yeah, you have to
got
ask
it.
for consent before you use the enlarge spell.
That's right.
Well, it can also
Otherwise-
shrink. I'm not sure what she did.
Well,
Hmm.
Steve Shine never needs the enlarged spell. I can tell you that.
Insight
That
check
is not a
on
dick
Steve.
joke. That's not a dick joke, by the way.
Is Steve lying about that?
It's just a fact, man.
I don't know. I could deep dive his
Steve
thoughts.
is
Really wanna know,
definitely
but I'm
lying
not.
about that. I
Oh.
know because things happen.
Wow.
I had to-
Okay. Well, I wasn't at my best that night, babe.
Oh my-
I just had a
Wow.
little too much partying that night.
What's wrong with you?
know
You
what
put
I
a
mean.
ring on it if you want it.
Well, detect thoughts is good for a minute. I think that it probably would still be active at this point if you wanted to do a deep dive and try to mind control do a mind probe on Asmodeus.
Awesome. That's what I'm gonna do.
I think it was for CLE May.
Yes, it
Oh
is.
my-
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That
is
what-
great.
yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay,
Is
that-
it true?
That is not a successful saving throw. So you do have the ability to probe his thoughts. And let's see. Well, you actually deep dive, and you find the girl, and you find the encounter, and the guy did have an encounter with her, but according to this memories, it's 100% consensual.
Mm.
There is no memory of sexual assault, and as far as you can tell, this guy, he's full of himself. He's an asshole. He thinks he's the biggest dick on the planet, but he isn't a rapist. He just takes advantage of his rock star lifestyle.
Does he have money?
Can we also see the image you are seeing?
If she's sharing it with you.
Hey, what
I
are
won't
what
share
are you
it out in
seeing,
the open
silly?
I won't share it in the open space, but guys, maybe in the green room.
Ooh, guys, I'm going to get the coconut oil. She's going to show us some dirty images in the green room.
Oh my god.
I haven't had it up for 10 years. I'm not worried.
Oh, sorry, is it not
alright.
kind of...
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so we end up in the green room, I guess, or
Okay.
anyone else want to do anything?
I can help you get it up, Herbie. I'm very good at that. Just saying. I go to the barkeep.
Right? Try to focus.
Sorry. I go to the barkeep and ask if there's a cellar under the thing, and I check it for bombs.
I do not believe so. I've never. There's that. When I bought the place, I didn't have any hidden doors or anything. I don't think I have a cellar.
Okay, I ask for another drink and I bring it with me to the green room.
He hooks you up.
Yes.
Your that 17 hit points you got was not enough to fully heal all of your injuries. You still look pretty bruised and battered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
you're gonna need probably another couple of those.
right. Not feeling the best. Might take a nap.
Yeah.
Really,
Well, yeah.
What?
Well, you definitely have time for a short rest before the concert starts.
Silly, what were you going to show us?
Yeah, so but I don't like this guy, but I don't think he's necessarily lying, so I share the encounter.
Yeah.
This Sarah Preston, she's probably a threat. So Stacy, I don't know if you can keep the surveillance on, but if she enters the building, we might have to take her aside or something.
Well, when you guys see the image of the encounter, the girl looks like she's a bit on the young side, from what you can tell. It's not entirely clear how old she actually is, but
she might be underage.
Possibly.
Hey, you guys need to go to higher learning. All this shenanigans that go on about.
I don't know. Look, like our job is, we're hired for a job. So, are we going to do that job? Or are we not going to do that job?
You know,
something stank. Oh, it's me.
I would like to go and do some investigation backstage in the green rooms in those areas. I think we might be able to find something there.
Okay.
You know, where I grew up on space, it was very sexually open, and the age of consent was 14. It was a weird time.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
Space was
weird. Furby is going to go get like a glass of some sort, like a little champagne glass, something that's not very thick, and give it to Fernando. And he just starts talking to the space. Okay, if you get hit by anything coming through this door, just drop the glass when the band starts playing.
So where are you putting Fernando?
Right here at this door when the band starts playing.
Okay, all right. So that would be the. I mean, like, green room. Right. Okay, so if anything tries to come through that door. Okay, so do you guys want to skip ahead to the actual concert?
Yeah, I think I take a short rest until then.
Okay, well then roll as many hit dice as you like.
I'm gonna do arcane recovery as well.
Okay,
so I get 4 total slots.
All right, and then then you've got +3 on each die that you roll, Mike.
That's to Mike. Yeah.
+3 on each hit dice.
Yeah, so you roll as many d10s as you want for the healing on the short rest, and then you get +3 to each roll because of your Constitution modifier.
Ah, that is pretty cool.
D10s. It is, yes.
I got 1/3 and 1 first level back from the arcane.
Okay, cool. So, how many dice do you want to roll?
I will roll 3, so I get 27 back.
Okay, cool.
I have a very good nap.
If you want to keep rolling until you get back up to full, you can. I'm okay with that. Because your full is 74.
Okay, I do 2 more. I don't want
Okay.
to use all of mine, but I will do 2 more.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Is anyone else not wearing armor in our group?
No, I'm wearing like a bulletproof vest and.
Okay.
I got some stuff, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
have an
Bulletproof
armored
vest.
suit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Never mind.
your own squad's got an armored breastplate that he may or may not have on right now. Probably doesn't, but he could put it on before the mission starts. And
I put it on.
okay. And then you've got a helmet, which may or may not make sense to wear during the concert. It's up to you.
No, I don't wear the helmet. I want to see the band. I'm a big fan.
Okay. Excellent. Okay.
During the band, I'm basically gonna just be at one of the tables staring at the 3 doors that go towards the band area.
Okay.
And anyone who comes through them, I'm just gonna try to like judge them and see if any of them look suspicious at all.
Okay.
And if they do, I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts. But...
All right. Jessica, you've been rather quiet. You doing okay with your character there?
Yes, just getting used to everything.
Okay, good. Is there anything that you would like to do as far as like making any preparations for the concert?
I'm just gonna follow my team.
Okay. Character's naked like the Terminator. Nice.
How did you know?
All right.
That's a great idea. He's naked except for the breastplate.
Yes. Okay.
You could
so,
if you want.
All right. So, are the programs making sense to you? By the way, Jessica.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Just make sure everything's good for you there. All right. So, we fast forward the
character has Icelandic heritage.
The concert begins, and the place fills up with several hundred people, and it's very much standing room only, and it is loud and raucous and nasty, and there's a lot of smoke in the bar. There's people drinking, a lot of cheering, and the place is so loud that it'd be virtually impossible to hear yourselves talk. Though you do have the benefit of a telepath in the party, and you guys have the earbuds in your smartphones would also allow you guys to communicate well enough. But
so I'll open channels between the 5 of us, so we can openly communicate.
Yeah. You guys will be able to communicate like you'll have like sublingual communication and the earbuds. So yeah, you'll have no problem hearing each other through cybercom.
Perfect. I am going to put myself by the corner of the stage so that I can rock out while still watching the door to the green rooms.
Well, that won't be a problem, actually. You would be allowed to be on the stage with the band.
You're your security, yeah.
No, right, okay, but I don't. Does someone want to be on the stage with the band, or should we be hiding in the audience?
Well, at the moment, you guys do have an unseen servant on the stage.
Okay. I will go to the corner in the crowd, but at the edge of the stage, so I can see people in front of the stage. And the show.
Over here?
Yes, yes. And I get very fangirly, and I go, this show is awesome. And I scream at Asmodeus a lot.
Well, and they also have like a 6-foot rule where people aren't supposed to get too close to the stage. You of course, could violate that if you wanted to, since you're the security guy.
Okay.
Got it. I'll stand right at the edge of that line.
Are there any fans or groupies in the green room that have been allowed backstage at this point by us? No.
Nikita?
They have...
Sorry, they were talking... What did you say about my character and how he sounds?
Oh, sorry. He was talking to someone else.
Oh.
Never mind.
There's COVID there. In this universe, no. Yeah, the bouncer's been instructed to allow some girls into the room. So there are 3 girls in there right now that have been allowed in, but at the moment that's it. They may be looking for one more.
I'm gonna question. I'm just gonna sort of use my insight and just keep an eye on those girls and just say, hey, have any? I'll just ask the girls if I can. Hey, have any of you met with Asmodeus before or chatted with them online? Are you just regular fans?
And one of the girls like, oh my god, his music's so great. Like, I want to, can't wait to meet him. And you kind of get that similar attitude from them. They,
nobody stands out, or no?
Well, one of the girls seems like she doesn't care as long as it's a band.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'll take my leave of them and just keep an eye on it. But I think from there, I'm going to go and just try and mingle with the audience as the concert progresses, and just kind of blend in with them and just keep my eye out there for anyone suspicious.
Okay.
That's me.
I'm going to. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, silly May, after you.
Someone was about to talk.
Go for it.
Well, I'm just going to say into the group chat, guys, nobody let them go in the green room alone. If they leave the stage, we go too.
I kind of I will shift into a version of them, like sort of like so I fit in,
Like a hot chick.
Like yeah.
Okay. Stacy, I am going to need a perception check out of you since you've been monitoring the security system.
Absolutely.
I am going to look at Silly May and be like, wow.
I'm rolling so bad. Okay, so I got a 6.
I'm going to just wink at Jarl and...
Okay, well, everything...
That groupie winked at me.
I'm a really bad hacker.
Yeah, everything seems perfectly normal. So I was told that there was a hard limit on when we have to end. Is that 7 o'clock? Oh, I got 7 o'clock for me.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's right.
So
be 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay.
I'll stay for another 5 minutes, and then
okay.
Yeah, we can wrap it up for.
All right.
But
perfect.
Well, okay. So you guys are watching the concert. Everything during the concert goes quite smoothly, and then they they do their full set. They do futuristic cute Chris. They their encore song, and then they end the concert and wrap it up, and the band waves everybody and starts heading into the green room. And then as they're doing that, one of the band members heads out the back door for a minute and goes to the bus, which is parked behind the bar.
Oh no!
And so
can we follow?
You absolutely can. You do have 4 girls in the green room right now. If we count Soleil May.
Well, I'm definitely following.
If they're going to the bus, I'm gonna do. Can I do locate option on explosion device?
Look, you mean locate object?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. That would be. What?
Yeah, I don't know if it has to be. If it can be something general. I think it can.
I'm gonna check that real quick. Let's see. Okay, has a name or an object that is familiar to you? Okay, I think you have to name a particular kind of explosive. There's hundreds of explosives.
Oh, okay. What kind of role would it be to know what type of explosive would be best for just like blowing up a localized area like a vehicle?
Well, I think that you would probably be reasonably familiar with grenades. You'd probably be reasonably familiar with C4, which we call Jeeps.
Okay, I'll do that then. The plastic stuff.
C4. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do locate object on that.
You do not detect any C4.
As they start to turn towards the green room, my eyes widen and I scream no, and I jump onto the stage and sort of shove them out of the way and dive through the door to the green room so that I go in first, just in case. And I sort of
it's in slow motion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
And yes, you go flying through the door, and then everybody stops, and you kind of crash on the floor there, and then the crowd just goes crazy, and they start cheering.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, I pretend that was totally deliberate. Yes, Asmodeus.
And then Asmodeus says, "And give it up for the security guard," and everybody just cheers for you.
I'm gonna. Furby still doesn't trust this car in the back, the bus. He's just gonna go out and start manually inspecting it to see if he can find anything dangerous looking.
Inspecting the bus. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Would that be an investigation?
No, because you come around the other side of the bus, you end up face to face with a couple of guys, and one guy puts a gun to your face.
Oh.
So are there other hot chicks like following behind, and did they see this?
Well, that's probably going to have to be our big cliffhanger moment actually for next.
Oh, excellent! I get so many choices.
Yes, you guys are over your limits. We got 2 minutes to go. I don't think I can give you a better cliffhanger than that. So
Awesome. I have so many ideas now. But wait, just so I know for next week, are the girls like kind of all the 4 girls walking in on this as well?
Well, you have the 3 girls in the green room with you, right? And then
I thought we had followed the band out to the bus, but we didn't.
Well, what it is one of the band members went to the bus, and the other 3 are in the green room with all the girls.
Did I see that other band member, by the way? Were they part of the ones with the gun?
No, you were looking around the bus. He's actually went into the bus, and you were looking around the bus, and that's when you went around the backside and found the dudes with the gun. And Amalia, I'm afraid the Minotaur is rather, or the cyborg is finding your large stature rather appealing.
Okay,
and
great.
It's really to you.
She's got good reach.
Yes. Well, she has disguised self, so that would even out some of those traits, but she's still going to be quite tall, and he's very tall. He's like
rugged.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
Furby will just say, "I would have used C4."
Okay. I have ideas. We'll leave it there and explore these ideas next.
And where's Steve? Where's Steve right now?
That's a good question. Where is Steve?
Where's that's a Mark thing. Where's Steve during all this stuff?
Mark.
So I was sort of mingling with the crowd, and
as they were heading to the green room, what would Steve have done?
I'd slowly be making my way to the green room too, but I would also be keeping an eye on. I'm not just focused on groupies. I don't know necessarily, because we don't know who this could be. So I'm going to keep my eye out for other unsavories and strange stuff. So I'll hang back a little bit while there's a big clusterfuck to the green room.
All right.
Do you see Herbie? Do you notice Herbie?
I don't think anyone sees me yet.
No, well, because he was specifically going around the bus, so he'd be on the back side of the tour bus. What is Stacy doing at when we end off? Where is she? Because given that you have you could theoretically be anywhere and be just as effective in terms of the fact that you're plugged in a security system.
Okay.
And are you at the bar?
Yeah, you got surveillance over everything, so you could probably be safe near the bar actually, and just have a,
Yeah, and the guys that the doctor ran into would be on the opposite side of the bus, so they wouldn't immediately be appearing, like they'd be shielded from what you can see.
Thank you for calling it a doctor.
You're welcome. You're a very strange fellow, doctor. So what? Is the bar okay then, Jessica?
Yeah, the bar is great. I'm just.
You're at home there, yeah.
The bar.
She's just having a drink. They're like, "Shouldn't you be helping?" And she's like, "I am."
Oh God, like flirting with like 3 dudes around me, and I'm hitting on all of them.
Okay, right. So
Wow.
Jess is at the bar. Sorry, I'm in the green room with the like hot chicks and
With Colonel Mustard.
Yes, Colonel Mustard.
And the Minotaur who likes you.
Dr. Derby is at the bus, held at gunpoint. And sorry, Jarl and
Jarl
Jar-
just crashed into the green room.
Yeah, Jarl's also in the green room.
Right. Okay. And
Steve is heading there, but looking around the main room still.
It's about
All
to
right.
get crowded in there.
Okay,
Woof.
so we have a plan. We have a plan for next week.
Alrighty, righty.
Irby doesn't,
I mean-
but that's fine.
Yeah, Jarl
That's-
doesn't really do plans. He just sort of likes to run into the place.
You don't
Well,
need plans when you have magic.
The nice thing about a cliffhanger like this is it gives you a whole week to figure out what you're going to do,
Right.
which is not always to the benefit of the game master and tension and
No.
suspense.
Well, anyways, thank you for running it, Woody.
So
We'll meet again hopefully next week, assuming all of our schedules work out, and we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
definitely
next Monday.
will not be a problem for me.
Okay, awesome. As always, you can check out
Excellent.
Cybersymbiosis. His webcomic is there at that site, Miniature Dragon. You can also find him on all the socials.com, all the socials at Cybersymbiosis. So check that out. And other than that, we will see you. Oh yeah, someone's telling me I should raid someone.
Red.
I mean,
Raid.
raiding's so old-fashioned. Wait, why am I
Is it?
doing Valley Girl? No.
Because
Yeah, why? What? It's like you and Stacy swapped bodies for a second. It was really
I
weird.
was gonna say you took inspiration from Stacy.
You guys like my hot girl filter?
We'll do
Love it.
Darling Creep Show. She does Dungeons and Dragons sometimes, I think, as a player, and she also does Cyberpunk 2077. So
Nice.
check her out.
Good thing.
Yeah, but it could be fun to watch. So we'll
All right.
see you next time, and thank you for
And Thursday.
Bye, guys.
And Thursday. Come back
Yeah.
Thursday and see the main game.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So I've never been on a raid. How does this work exactly?